Recalibrating gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. Peace, love, and abundance to everybody watching right now. Before we start the video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Also follow me on all my socials, and if you need to speak with me, I do one-on-one consultations, so I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. But we're living in a time right now where you just may have to separate from your friends and your family, right? I know that sounds harsh, but it is what it is. You see, we're going through a great separation right now where everybody's being sorted into their rightful place. You hear me? So that includes family and friends. It doesn't matter how long you've been knowing your friends or if someone is your flesh and blood. Right? Just because you share similar genetics with someone, that doesn't mean that they are good for you and your purpose. Okay, so you got to get that out your head right now. Right? You guys let me know in the comment section, have you ever dealt with a family member who just treated you ugly, disrespected you, right? They wasn't good for you. They treated you worse than a stranger on the street. Y'all let me know if you've experienced that. Right? And this is for a reason. Because just because somebody's your flesh and blood doesn't mean that they resonate with you, right? That is totally separate from your soul. Your soul is something totally different from your flesh and blood. So in these times, you are supposed to reunite with your soul tribe. These are the people that you resonate with on a higher frequency. They understand the way you think, the way you move, because they're similar to you, right? Soulmates. They're a fragment of your soul. They're a piece of you. This is why you resonate with them so much, right? And before I go any further, I just want to put a disclaimer out here, because I'm not saying that you should be against your family or that you should just cut them off completely, because you may have family members that are in your soul tribe or they do understand you, all right? But what I'm saying is, just because somebody is your flesh and blood, don't give them that space to disrespect you or to treat you wrongfully. Because we do that a lot, man. We fall in that trap of, oh man, you know, I've been knowing this person all my life. This is how they treat me. They treat me with disrespect. And you let them run all over you, right? And that's the sense of entitlement that sometimes our family has, is they feel like, oh, I've been knowing you before you was who you are today, so I'm gonna treat you with disrespect. I'm gonna treat you how I treated you back in the day, right? And don't allow that, right? You demand respect for who you are today and what your purpose is today. Don't let somebody still treat you how you was 10, 20 years ago. And this is what I mean by separation, because anybody that's gonna treat you like that in the first place, they're not good for you anyway. You need to cut them loose. Same thing goes with your friends. You might have people around you in your circle that always making these snarky jokes or these sarcasm jokes about what you're doing with your life or your purpose, right? Aha, you think you smarter than everybody, ha ha ha. Or you trying to be the savior, huh? You trying to save the world, huh? Ha ha ha. You know, you got to read in between the lines. You got to feel the intention, because sometimes your friends ain't good for you either. You know, see, one thing about this life journey is that you're going to constantly go through situations where people are coming and going out your life, in a sense that you go through periods where you might have been cool with somebody, and then all of a sudden y'all not cool anymore. Y'all go y'all separate ways. You are always recalibrating the energy in your life. You are always recalibrating the energy or the people in your life that's good for you and what's going to resonate with you in the future. This is why you go through periods of fallouts. You go through periods of isolation, because you're constantly evolving. All right, especially as a chosen one, man, you're not going to get along with everybody like you think you should or you think you would. Your energy is different. It's going to separate you automatically. Two energies of different frequencies cannot coexist with each other. It's going to be very hard. They have to connect in some way. So this goes for your friends as well. Just because you've been knowing your friends forever, time don't mean anything. You need to judge a person based off of what they're doing right now, who they are right now. All right? See, a lot of times we meet people for a reason. You meet your friends for a reason because in that time that you met them, you guys resonated and you needed each other to grow, not only physically, but spiritually. But there comes a time where that season ends and this person is no longer needed in your life and vice versa. So you go your separate ways. What we like to do is we get attached. We get attached to people and energy and situations. So we're too afraid to let them go and we hold on, which makes the relationship toxic. This is how toxic relationship starts because you're not meant to be with each other anymore. That season has ended. Okay? You can't be afraid to detach. Your purpose always comes first. If someone is not aligned with your purpose, you got to cut them loose, and you can't be afraid to cut them loose. That goes for your relationships. It goes for your parents. It's harsh, but it is what it is. See what I'm saying? You have to live for yourself and make sure that you are finding your happiness. Nobody can do that for you. Your family can't do that for you. Until you live for yourself, until you fill yourself up with love and purpose and awareness, right? You can't give that to no one else. You can't help out your friends or your family if you haven't helped yourself first. Okay, so I'm not talking for you to be selfish. I'm talking for you to retain all of your energy for yourself first. Build your resources up first so then you can give back to others. And on top of that, some of your family members can be your ops too. Remember I said the spirit that enables this body is totally different from the body itself. So the spirit that might be piloting one of your family members, it could be against you. Right? It could be a spirit that's been following you. It follows you into the family to hold you back or hold you down, to make sure that you don't awaken to your true self and follow your purpose. Right? Have you ever had someone close to you, y'all let me know in the comment section, that always belittled or downplayed your success? Anytime you have a goal or anytime you have something you're striving for, they downplay it, try to make you feel like you can't accomplish it. That's what I'm talking about. That's that spirit. And you need to stay away from that spirit, man. You don't need anything holding you back in these times right now. And everybody's being exposed. Like I said, it's not just what you guys are seeing in the mainstream of celebrities and stuff like that. This is happening in everyday life, in your life. Families, communities are being exposed for who they truly are. So you're going to start seeing a lot of people that you were close to show their true colors in this time. They cannot hide their intentions, right? All that snake talk and all those smiles that they brought to you, all that fakeness that they brought to you, that stuff is done. It don't work anymore. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to pick up on that right away, or they're going to give themselves away. Because even if you do talk slick or you try to hide your true intentions, you're going to expose yourself one way or the other. You're going to slip up and say something that you didn't mean to. That's what we're living in right now. The vibration is so high right now, you cannot hide your true intentions. Okay? So this is a wake-up call for you as well. You need to look around, right? Look at your circle and see who's the enemy and who's truly your friend. Who truly wants to see you succeed. This is very important, right? Because even family, they can put spells on you too. Friends can put spells on you too. And what I mean by spells, right? Spells can be just talking down on you. A spell can just be having negative thoughts about you. And then that energy hits you, and now it's going to affect your life. It's going to affect how you feel. All right? Be very careful about this. All this is spiritual. So it might be things that you don't see with your physical, but you can feel it. You can feel the energy. All right. So we have to find our soul tribe in these times. We have to get with people that's going to help us move and evolve to that next level. All right. And don't be ashamed of putting yourself before others. Putting yourself before your family or your friends. Sometimes you might have to isolate yourself and do your own thing for a while until you get yourself right. And if people don't understand that, then oh well, that's on them. And this has been prophesied. You know, it talks about how in the last days, families are going to separate. It's going to be fathers against sons and mothers against daughters. And that's what that was talking about. It's just saying that everybody's going to be separated into their rightful place. You get me? So you got to erase this illusion that everybody that's your blood is rightful for you. Just make sure you protect yourself at all costs. Okay? Because that's how the enemy can get close to you. The enemy gets close to you by using people close to you, people that you have an attachment to. Use those people to try to get under your skin, get inside of your frequency and mess you all the way up. All right? Family and friends are always the closest ones to you. All right? So you got to be wary. You got to be mindful of who you surround yourself with. Pay attention to the energy. Pay attention to how you feel. All right? Even within family, like I said before, you know, you have that uncle or that cousin that might not be doing well in life. And what happens? Sometimes the family will separate themselves from them, or they'll disown them. I'll stay away from such and such. You know, they doing bad. They not living right. And everybody will start talking bad about that family member instead of coming to their aid or trying to help them out. Right? And that's what family is supposed to be for. So this is why your soul tribe is important, because your soul tribe won't do you like that. Your soul tribe is going to understand what you're going through and try to give you the gems, try to give you the help that you need. Right? That energy itself is going to bounce off of you, bounce off of them onto you. You get what I'm saying? What separates you from people that's not in your soul tribe is your energy is not going to resonate with them. Even the things that you talk about, they're going to look at you like you crazy. Right? You'd be surprised how many people that's close to you don't understand you. They don't understand when you're talking about chosen one. They don't understand when you're talking about frequencies and energies. They look at you crazy. They don't understand when you got this stuff on. All this stuff on. They don't understand what it means, right? They're going to call you crazy. Call you demonic. All these names. But you got to do what works for you. Don't let anybody sway you off of your path. And that's real. All right. So with that being said, guys, I just wanted to do this quick video to let you know that it's time for you to separate. So be mindful. Understand who's in your surroundings, who's good for you, who's not, and move accordingly. All right. If you guys need a safe space to be amongst your soul tribe, to learn, to grow, to build, to help each other, I have a Retain Gang community. If you're interested, man, we do weekly calls every Sunday where we have QAs and discussions. We have some content available. We have some courses coming up, and it's a beautiful community to join. So claim your spot now, man. I'll leave my link in my description and in my pinned comments. All right. With that being said, y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.